our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night, everybody.
The dawn of a new season brings the dawn of a new era for this franchise. There's a new coach in charge, tasked with guiding this team to the peak of the NFL. For someone with dreams of reaching Canton, this first day and their first interview will set the stage for a career to come. Some turmoil threatens their roster in the early season. A challenge has been made for a top spot on the depth chart. Competition breeds success, but coaches will decide how far the competition goes.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visitors and our home team. The preseason is upon us. So good to be with you, Mike Tirico, with Greg. Greg, so good to finally have football back on the field.
Absolutely, and it doesn't matter if it's preseason, regular season, playoffs. When NFL football's on TV, Mike, it's just better. And I'll tell you what, for these teams and a lot of these young players, this is the start. Just like you said, this is a journey to making the roster, a journey to being there in week one. And for a lot of these teams that have playoff hopes, it seems like small beginnings, but this is where those playoff dreams and ultimately those Super Bowl runs all get their starts.
First running back taken in April's draft, it's Ashton Genty. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball. Play action now. It's Gino. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. And it's third down. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Smith. The right side is taken in by Beck. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career out of playing in the NFL.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That is caught. He finds Walker. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, let's go. They'll try to run with their fullback. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. From 29, here's 2nd and 3. Right back to the fullback. To the end zone.
Just a great way to finish off the drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
The extra point is up and through, and his guys will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. The visitors' offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. And, Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
You know, we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games don't feel like a whole lot. But to some guys on that sideline, their entire career is in front of them.
Working out of the gun, Smith. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Second down throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
From the pistol, it's O'Connell. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And it's going to be a turnover, and the defense comes away with the ball. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are, and I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Travel start on the ground, and he will slosh his way forward on what surface for a gain of a yard.
19 Lions. Let's go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended
3rd down
for a wide
and
out.
9.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. They'll look to pick up the pace.
The tackle made at the 44-yard
They'll try to run. And he picks up the first down here. But hold on, will it stand? There's a flag on the field. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On the carry, here's Mostert. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I will be right back after this. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Tommy Eichenberg, the former Buckeye, in there on the tackle. Out to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get forward for a couple. Devin White, that time on the stop. 2nd down, they need 7. They'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious.
Here we go. Check.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we'll send it to Scott Hansen as the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. Rain only intensifying now as the teams have come back out. This figures to be a wet, wild second half to come. They'll return this from the 11. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. He's inside the 35. And he will score. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. They've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The extra point is good, and his guys move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. On 1st down, it's O'Connell. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down. They need 5. From the gun, it's O'Connell. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. What to do on this drive? 1st and 10. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 11.
Back at the 16-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Of about 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now this time they'll look to throw. This one complete to Jordan. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They gained 18 yards on that one. And that will be a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Get it. Gravity lying. Ready,
Now they'll set up to throw. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll
Tiger. Ready, go. Go.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front. Now it is 1st and goal.
Ready.
Back to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. EA Sports back for more. The NFL preseason after this. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught, and he'll take this down to the 2, but a good tackle there. Going to set up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Viking 18. Hey, Crash. Go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
4th down and goal.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And his guys stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's O'Connell. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
14 yards. Complete to Colin Johnson.
They go play action. It's O'Connell. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
16 yards.
1st and 10.
That's another down.
The motion man is Johnson. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, O'Connell. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. In motion, that's Thornton. From the gun. On 3rd down, it's O'Connell. It's a gain of 12 there. That's enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another.
They give it to Mostert. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
At the 27-yard line. A gain of 5.
Throwing on 2nd down. O'Connell. nowhere to go. He is taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll try to set up the screen to Mostert. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. The penalty yardage gets him a little closer, but still, tough 3rd down conversion coming up. O'Connell to throw. That is hot. What a throw. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the move left. This is caught at 2. And he'll take it on in.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And his guys up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Visitors 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Off the play fake, it's O'Connell. Moving to his right. Now he'll run.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd down, they need 3. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's good.
To throw is O'Connell. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now O'Connell under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. the sack. It is 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And they are all over him yet again. He'll go down once more. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night, everybody.